So hey guys, sorry I hadn't been doing a whole lot of videos lately, man. If you haven't seen, I've been doing comic book hangout things with Millie Akers on Friday nights. So mostly talk about all my comics on there. So yeah, I haven't really felt a whole lot of need to like do an actual video talking about what I read or whatever. But I'm gonna do a video talking about what I read because anyway, um, yeah. First off, I read Silk #4. Really like that cover with Silk and Johnny Storm on there. Uh, this is a really odd issue because, so I guess Reed is studying her, and then Johnny decides that he wants to go out on a date with her, but they don't really know what to do, and so they just kind of end up going out and, you know, raising hell and such, which I think they were a pretty good match. They seem like two people that would really get along. But yeah, I really like this page with her swinging and him all flamed out. Pretty sweet. Uh, yeah, really been enjoying Silk. That was another good issue. And yeah, looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. Next up, read Birthright. Um, this issue kind of made me sad. Um, didn't really care for the way things worked out. Really liked that the worlds are really starting to cross over into each other and everything, which I've kind of been waiting on. Um, I mean, they've been kind of doing that, but they did them a little more in this. I like how that each issue we get a little bit of backstory on what's going on with what went on with Mickey in the other universe, and the interrelation between him and his brother's just been really, really good. Yeah, still really enjoying Birthright. Um, read first issue of Harrow County. Um, really, really enjoyed this. Enjoyed the art. Love Colin Bunn. This story to me was a little bit more what I wanted Witches to be. Uh, Not quite, I would say, as well, I can't really say it wasn't as horror based, but I felt after reading this like I had got a little more um, what was going on with the witch, a little more background to the witch, a little more background to the story than I got at the beginning of Witches. But yeah, really interested to see where this Harrow County is going to go because this first issue, if it's any indication, um, was a really good story, really scary. That watercolor art that was in it was really eerie. Lady Killer #5, last issue of Lady Killer for now. Um, we found out what was going on with the whole hit that's been out on Josie, what was going on with her ex-partner, found out that her mother-in-law, I don't know if we completely found out what was going on with her mother-in-law, because it seems like maybe her mother-in-law knew this guy who was a spy back in his war days, is what she says. So, you know, she may be uh, a little more complex than they actually gave her credit for. But yeah, just some really good, as always, really good fight scenes in this. Really love this page with her just kind of, you know, covered in blood, uh, being a World's Fair guide. And then I liked at the end of it how that they kind of bookended it from where at the beginning she was being an Avon lady showing up to do a hit on somebody, and at the end this Avon lady shows up. She just kind of shuts the door in her face. So yeah, from what I understand, this is supposed to come back in the fall. So you know, I can't wait to see that. I don't know how in the shit that I got this comic so wet, but I guess that I did. Um, Next up, I read Puppet Master. Puppet Master has been really good. Anybody doesn't know what Puppet Master is, it's these evil, demon-possessed puppets. Apparently, in this story, this guy wanted to cure himself of cancer, so he started bringing offerings to the puppets, and Then the puppets double-crossed him, and it's like they always do, because they're just little demon puppets. And yeah, it did not turn out so well for him at the end of that issue. I'm not sure whether or not this is going to be an ongoing, what exactly it is. They're just going to do it in small 2-3 issue arcs like that, but that was really, really pretty sweet. Issue 1 on Lannan City. Basically, this is a lot like City of Ember or something like that. That you've got this kind of steampunky underworld that you've got like a really dramatic difference in the social classes, and the lower class is doing a uprising against the upper class, and yeah, a whole revolution thing going on. Found it to be a pretty good read, but yeah, enjoyed that. Can't wait to read another issue. Read Giant Days, number 3. This book just continues to be good. You know, art on it continues to be awesome. Just crazy hijinks every issue. It reminds me of some kind of cartoon series. It doesn't even really seem like a comic whenever I'm reading it. It seems a whole lot more like some kind of a cartoon type of thing. Read Southern Cross number 3. Still kind of enjoying Southern Cross, even though I don't know exactly what's going on with this book. You know, still pretty enjoyable. Seems that there's something mysterious going on the ship as well as on the planet. I don't even know about the planet. I forgot about them going to Totten. Now it's just about what's going on the ship, and people are disappearing, and our main characters having hallucinations, and you know, with Gotham Academy, the first couple of issues on that, it kind of seemed like I was not really enjoying the story. I'm enjoying this story more than I did Gotham Academy, but it just kind of seems like I'm hoping that it does the same thing that Gotham Academy did, and you know, really turns on the story come issue 4, 5, 6, and all that. And then I read Coffin Hill. Always good. Always one of my favorite things to read. The last 3 or 4 issues of this have been especially good. I'm really liking kind of how the art in this book has been evolving. How that the story, I mean, now that we've really got background to what's going on with the Coffin Witch and the history of all that, how that just everything has kind of come full circle in this book. And yeah, really looking forward to reading this arc here, since a lot of my book stories, or a lot of my witch stories, are going away. This week is the last issue of Hexed. I'm really going to miss that series, and seems like there's another witch book that I read that is going away. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get off here. Thanks everybody for watching, and hope you enjoyed reading your comics, and enjoy what you get on Wednesday.